Hey, what's up everybody? I'm going to show you how to create a NPC with dialogue and a leveled merchant NPC. So there are two ways to create an NPC and open up the monsters menu. The first is going to data editors, going down to units, and then monsters. But the simpler and more productive way, most of the time anyway, is to right click on the open layout tab and then go to units and then monster, and it will create a monster, and you can move them all around. Make sure snap is off because who wants snapped monsters. Okay, and then when you hit this orange icon, it will bring up the monster you have selected in the monster menu, which is really useful. Okay, so let's create a NPC that will become our talker. You know what, let's use a ferret. Why not? So I don't know where he is, so I'm gonna open him up. Don't fail me now, orange icon. There we go. Alright, so I'm gonna clone him, name him Talking Ferret. Talking Ferret Phil. Alright, and then that's all we need to do for right now. Oh, don't forget to make him an NPC. Not a monster, zombie, witch, an NPC. Alright, neutral are good because you don't want evil NPCs. They're kind of no different than monsters. Alright, now that we have our NPC made, let us make the monster in the layout an NPC. And just so you know, I put the 3 zeros there so it appears at the very top of the monsters list. Alright, now you want to go to data editors and then quests. All dialogue is handled through quests as far as I'm aware. That includes, let's just name this ferret quest. That includes passive, that includes the return dialogue, of course, for the different quests. Pretty much everything. Passive dialogue is the floaty text. So you want to right click quest, add dialogue, right click dialogue, add passive, and then we will make them say, hey, I'm Talking Ferret. Alright, now we're gonna go to the unit name and make that Talking Ferret. The icon above head, I'll leave it on just so you can see what it looks like, but typically you want it off unless it's something you really want the player to know, which you shouldn't be using passive dialogue most of the time, but that's beside the point. Okay, now go back up to quest, make auto assign true, show complete false, and visible on activation false. This will make it so that the player automatically gets the quest, which automatically triggers the dialogue, but it doesn't show up on the heads up display. Okay, so let's see if this all worked out. We should have a talking ferret. Yeah, that's what the icon looks. Hey, I'm a talking ferret. Okay, now let's make a merchant. The thing is about merchants is that it's like a whole bunch of stuff that I don't really understand fully myself, but I want to show you how to make one anyway. So just go to find a merchant in the, I'm showing you how to make a leveled merchant, so it's a little bit different. Find a merchant in the NPC selection, and then open them up using that orange icon to find him right where he is in the selection. Coffee. Okay. Clone them. I'll make them into a ferret just for you guys. Ferret merchant. So, find your merchant, find them in the monsters thing, and then clone them. This is so we got all that merchant stuff, all that merchant data right at our fingertips. Name them Ferret Merchant Fiona. Alright, so we got Fiona and Phil. We got a thing going on. Collector of furry things. Alright, so this is the easiest way to change a NPC's look. You just, let's go down to Phil for a second. Let me try to explain this as best as I can. So you go down to the NPC that you want to get their model from. You go to Files, the second tab. You copy the resource directory, and then you paste that, and you will be left with the only possible resource. You don't want any of that random mesh stuff going on. So we now have Fiona, the ferret merchant. Let us see her. Ferret merchant. There we go. That's Fiona. Let's see if we can buy stuff from her. She won't be leveled yet. Whoa, what's going on? Oh, that's my dog. Never mind. Alright. So, yeah. Let's move the dog out of the way. Ferret merchant Fiona. Okay, now let's make her a leveled merchant. Go back to the monsters. You know. Alright, so when you get her up in the monsters menu, go to behavior, which is right next to files, and then on the right side there's 3 tabs that you probably never looked at before, and now you're just like, man, it was that easy this whole time. There's merchant properties, you got merchant level multiplier, max merchant level, and then the minimum merchant level. Let's make that 1 so they can sell level 1 stuff to us. Then loot offset, you know, that's pretty much it. Then you have a merchant that is level to you. You got level 8 stuff here, you got level 6 and 4, but that's all because of the offset. And there you go. Hope you enjoyed this quick tutorial, and see you next time.